Welcome back to the mouth of the South.
We are your anchors, Tree 1 and Tree 2.
Yes, very nice.
Straight swag.
Yes, this week's theme was Broadway musicals, and neither of us have ever seen a Broadway musical.
Nope.
So we're noobs. But you know who isn't a noob and who knows their Broadway musicals? This person.
Magic fingers.
And the only way that they could submit
Was to this singing.
and bussin'.
Bussin', not disgusting. Email. The superhero noises. Superhero.
Okay.
This food is the most bussin', straight bussin' food in the Broadway musical.
Frozen icicles.
And now, the weekly.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, come on, sloppy dough, you know, sloppy dough.
Today, as part of Spagooter, we're going to try the one chip challenge. Whenever you go to purchase, the employee does have to bring over a disclaimer. So I took a picture of it. I'm going to share the details with Mr. Morgan. It's not intended for anyone sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, anyone who is pregnant, or has medical conditions. Okay, so it's not for you, but you're gonna do it anyway.
All
Okay.
of them.
Oh, bro, it's oh god. Oh.
Is it blurry? Can you see it?
Justin. Oh. It smells.
Dang.
Okay, I'm doing the little because I do not want the big. Once saw this man stuff an entire cupcake in his face. He can do that. This chip is nothing. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
It tastes kind of like how dirty shoes smell.
Wow.
40 seconds.
Does it get worse and worse?
Oh yeah, it's hot. Like my eyes are starting. Holy cow! Somebody get some more milk.
My lips hurt.
My nose is running out. Ah!
I know.
So, final thoughts, Vio?
No.
Are there any noobs in Broadway?
If this is Broadway, yes.
Listening once again with candy canes and silver lanes.
New kid, it's the new kid. Should we say hello to the new?
What's your name?
Olivia.
Where did you come from before South?
Ursa Major, Elementary, and Lincoln, Alaska.
How do you like South so far?
It's really good.
What's your favorite Broadway musical?
Probably Hamilton.
Thank you for letting me interview you.
What is the best creature in Broadway?
Cats.
Kit Kats?
Yes.
I love Kit Kats.
Shut up. Which teacher would most likely be a horse's butt in a Broadway musical?
Morgan.
to Faculty Facts. So here we are in New York City for this week's episode. As you can tell, it's really, really busy, but we want to see some of the sights in New York City. So we've already gone and seen the Empire State Building, had a hot dog. What else do we have to do?
We have to go to Broadway.
We have to go to Broadway. Okay, well, let's just go to Broadway. Bravo! Bravo! That was an amazing one.
But we forgot the Faculty Facts.
No! What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Do it right here.
It is intermission, but I wanted to get a snack.
Snacks can wait.
Okay. So this week's Faculty Fact is about a teacher, and they have rode in a hot air balloon. So, was it A, Miss Carter, B, Miss Giddens, or C, Mrs. Van Onderloop? You guys tell us in this wonderful email. It will never change, so you better submit. And I also think that we have a teacher to announce. So last week's teacher was Miss Boyer, and this was the winner. Congratulations, and you get a standing ovation.
Come down to room 205 for a prize.
For an amazing prize.
Amazing prize.
I mean, like, the prize isn't as good as like a prize that you get for being on Broadway.
No, that's like a money prize.
Money prize. But this is more like a fun prize. So you better submit, and yeah, I think that's it. Oh, the show is starting soon, but I wanted to get my popcorn.
Let's go get it real quick.
Okay, bye.
Name 35 Broadway musicals.
Wicked, Frozen, Chicago, The Lion King, Hamilton, Aladdin.
Welcome back to 35 Essentials. Today, I will be talking about Essential 25. When in an auditorium watching something or listening to something or a play or production, do not get the attention or try to get the attention of anybody else in the auditorium. See how I did not try to get the attention of anybody else in the auditorium while you were getting rickrolled in Swedish? That's how Essential 25 is demonstrated. Did you know that musicals were originally supposed to be comedic, like funny?
What musical is the most superstar-y?
Shrek.
I'd like to nominate Nate Hart as Superstar Student because he's always willing to help out his classmates during science class. He's really good at getting his work turned in on time, and he's just really doing a great job all around this year.
If anything like it, if you try hard enough, you could become a superstar student just like me. You will succeed and you'll get extra credit in high school.
Oh, Elfie, listen to me. Just say you're sorry.
Out of all the art in the world, what would be the best art in the musicals?
Shrek as a child. Here's a high five to all of the wonderful, Kimmy, what the heck? To all of the wonderful musicals and things out there that I've never seen, but I'm sure they're mediocre.
Teacher high fives, teacher high fives, teacher high fives, give a teacher high five.
Hello, and welcome back to
Hi.
Principal's High Five. Today's high five goes to Mrs. Glenski. Would you like to tell them why?
Absolutely. Mrs. Glinski has done such a great job this year. For those of you that don't know, she teaches 8th grade reading and comm arts. And if you just walk into her classroom and watch, she's got great activities planned for her students. She genuinely cares about them. She goes out of her way to help them when they need it. And just all around, very genuine and nice and sweet person. So, Miss Glinski, thank you so much.
And you get a high five.
If you had to study one Broadway musical, which one would it be?
Shrek.
I wonder if there's Broadway musicals going on right now in her desk.
Probably.
What if they're like in Whoville?
I love Whoville.
The Grinch!
What's in Mrs. Foxwell's
Welcome to What's in Mrs. Foxwell's desk. Let's take a look on this side of the desk. Something called The Fantastics. The Fantastics is a musical that has one of my favorite songs in it. And look, an umbrella. That's going to work just fine. Ready? Here we go. Soon it's gonna rain, I can feel it. Soon it's gonna rain, I can tell. soon it's gonna rain. What will we do with you? That's one of my favorite musicals, The Fantastics. But as everyone should know, musicals actually come from operas. And so a century or so ago, you would go to an opera and you would hear, Voi che sapete che cosa è amor. That's all for What's in Mrs. Foxwell's desk. See you next week.
I think Air Bud should be a Broadway musical. Like, he's legitness. Too legit to quit.
What sports did you play last year?
I played football, wrestling, basketball, and I did track too.
Did you do any other school activities?
I did quiz bowl.
How did you maintain sports and quiz bowl while also getting good grades?
You gotta take school seriously because you're a student athlete and student comes first, but you also have fun because it's middle school and you're not gonna get into a college now, but you need to work on your grades because your grades are more important.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You know, you can say it backwards, which is sucordili exitsiligarthili-creepus.
She may be tricky, but she's bloody good.
So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say.
Pick out those 18 consonants and 16 vowels as well, and put them in an order which is very hard to spell.
Go to the corner. No, 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 no.
Welcome back to Counselor's Corner, and it's the third week of school, so congratulations. Hey. Yeah. And this week's theme is Broadway musicals. So how in the world can we relate that to Counselor's Corner?
Are you all wondering too? Well, this is the way I see it. There are lots of things we can do for entertainment. And sometimes there are things that we don't even know of that can be entertaining. And so I would think for a middle school student, like Broadway musical is not something you would typically think of as far as what's fun to do. So we have to think outside the box in order to find things that are fun to do and to inspire and enrich our lives. So Broadway musicals are one of those things that will broaden our horizons, enrich our lives, unless it's a really bad musical, like Cats. So What Broadway musical would you like to see, Miss Kittrell?
I would actually like to go to New York to see Cats. Broadway to see how well it is compared to the one in Arkansas.
The one I saw in Northwest Arkansas was supposed to be the same Broadway musical, but we all came out of it and we looked at each other and was like, did anybody understand that? Not unlike Hamilton, a lot of people really love Hamilton, and Hamilton is great because sometimes you got to work a little bit at understanding it and then you enjoy it, like opera.
Yes.
Opera.
And you don't have to go very far sometimes to go see some plays, because there are local plays that are around that you can attend and broaden your horizons that way.
Yes. Springfield, Missouri, Northwest Arkansas, jaunt on down to Tulsa, Oklahoma, or go on up to Kansas City, Missouri. These are places where you can broaden your horizons and enrich your life by seeing a Broadway show.
So, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Peace out, bros and sisters.
Why read?
When you can watch a Broadway musical!
Books, bookity books, 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 bookity books, 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 bookity books, 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 books.
Good Egg. It's by Jory John. And it's about a good egg, as in the title, and he's filled in with a bunch of bad eggs. So in the carton, he's the only good egg. So choose him, you know? And he just has to find a way to not become the rest of the bad kids. My teacher read this to me in 4th grade and I just fell in love with it.
What's your favorite musical?
My favorite musical is Hairspray.
The Greatest Showman. I have to say High School Musical 3 because they graduate.
The Shrek musical.
Frozen 2.
Out of the musicals I watched, it's probably the first High School Musical because it's terrible. I mean, all of them are terrible, but like, it's the best out of all of them.
Hamilton, I guess.
I like Wicked.
Hamilton.
Is Teddy Shrek in disguise?
Can he sing? Probably.
Good job.
You didn't fall asleep.
Right? This Monday, we have no school.
Yeehaw! Ready, little cowboy.
On the 22nd, there's the first NJHS meeting. The meeting will be at 8 a.m. in the auditorium.
Give your money to Mrs. Vio in room 205 so you can run for the office. For office.
Or else.
That's a tortilla wrap for us. Boots and cats.
So watch a Broadway musical.
Don't attempt to drive.
Don't throw sharp things.
And watch another Broadway musical.
You guys